Hello everybody, I have returned to my home, finally. As you may or may not have noticed, I have been away from home for the past month and a half. I'm very tired, look at my eyes, so tired, so tired. And my voice is a little fucked up because I've been yelling every single night for 30 days. But that doesn't matter, you don't care about that. All you want to see in this video is some unboxings, and thankfully I have come home from tour to 2 new boxes from Schecter guitars. Always a pleasure working with these fine folks over at Schecter. They always send really cool stuff. I already know what these 2 are, but I'm very excited to see them, especially one of the 2 because it is something pretty unique that I've never played in my life before. So with that being said, let's just get into it and start opening boxes. So we got 2 boxes here. We're gonna open the first one right now. Alrighty. So, let's see what we got in this first box. Of course, the packing paper, as always. We don't care about that. Let's just get going here. Alright, so, here is guitar number 1. It says on the side here, Drop F Sharp Setup Review Guitar September 1st. I was not aware that they were setting this up in Drop F Sharp, but that's really cool of them to do that. Let's take a look-see. Let's get that reveal going, shall we? Ooh, looks really nice. Let's go B-cam reveal. Check that out. Sick finish on the headstock. Let's keep opening it up. Damn! Look at that. That is hot. Sick finish on this guitar with that scarlet burst. Damn. So sick looking. Check that out. So the first of the 2 guitars that I got today is this right here. This is the Sunset 7 Extreme guitar in this beautiful scarlet burst finish, as you can see over there. And one more time on B-cam. Look at that sick finish. Looks so good. So this is one of the newest 7-string offerings from Schecter guitars. It's a baritone 27-inch scale, which is I guess why they have tuned it down to drop F sharp for me. That's really cool that they were willing to do that. It's what I probably would have done anyways, because what's the point of having a baritone 7-string if you're not going to drop tune the ever-loving fuck out of it, am I right? Before we move on to the second guitar, some really quick specs and features of the Sunset 7 Extreme. So this one, we are looking at a Niato body on the back, as you can see there. As I mentioned, this one is the Scarlet Burst finish, but you can also get it in Gray Ghost. We have a flame maple top on the top of the guitar, hardtail bridge, single volume knob, and a 5-way pickup selector. Glad that they only have the single volume knob, always a fan of that. These are Schecter's own pickups, and we have the Schecter USA Sunset Strip in the bridge, and the Schecter USA Pasadena in the neck right there. On the fretboard, we are looking at an ebony fretboard with these awesome ring inlays on the bass side of the strings, which looks really cool. Flipping the guitar over, we have a 5-piece maple rosewood neck with carbon fiber reinforcement, as well as Schecter's own locking tuners up top. Like I mentioned earlier, this one is a 27-inch scale baritone guitar with stainless steel frets. Awesome extra feature. Other than that, you can see that the truss rod adjustment is at the base of the neck, which is always where I prefer it because I think it looks much better than having it at the headstock right there. And if you're setting up your own guitars, I know that that is a more optimal placement for it to be anyways. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this guitar. Again, this is the Sunset 7 Extreme. Looks absolutely beautiful. We're gonna plug this in just a few minutes, but before we do that, obviously, let's open box number 2. Okay, box number 2, let's open it up. This is the one that I was even more excited for. Like I was saying earlier, this is something I've never tried in my life before, and I think it'll be really cool. So again, all that packing material can get out of here so we can get to what we want. Let's go. Oh, hit my ceiling fan. Let's go. Hey. All right, so we got box number 2. Let's go ahead, open it up. Does this say anything special on it? Not this time. It just says A setup review. Not sure if this will be an A standard or drop A or B standard. I don't know what A setup reviews. Maybe it just means Andrew. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Alrighty, this one's gonna be really sick. We're gonna do the reveal again on B-cam. Let's go. This time again, as you can see, 7-string. This time it's black, not that scarlet burst finish. And there we have it. Check this out. Might look like a standard gloss black 7-string guitar, but something weird about those pickups right there. Look at that thing, it's ridiculous. So as you can see, this is the Schecter Triad 7-string. So this is the exact same body style as the Sunset Extreme that I just unboxed. This one is called the Triad due to the triple humbucker configuration that you can see right there. Never in my life have I ever played a guitar with 3-coil pickup. That's ridiculous. I didn't even really know that was a thing. This one's got a volume, tone, and a 5-way switch again. Very, very cool stuff. So some really quick specs about this guitar, other than the ridiculous pickup, which is called the Schecter USA Tripocalypse triple coil pickup. Insane. And then it has a single coil of the same name in the neck position. One more time, has the Schecter hardtail bridge right there. The body is made out of Niato. This time around, there's no fancy top on it. It's just got that gloss black finish. Once again, we are looking at a 27-inch scale baritone guitar, which is sick. Ebony fretboard one more time with those circular metal inlays, which look really, really nice. Flipping over to the back of the guitar, we have another 5-piece neck, which is maple and rosewood. This time around, it does not have carbon fiber reinforcement, but nonetheless looks sick. And again, those Schecter locking tuners. This one also features the 24 jumbo stainless steel frets. Again, a very nice feature that I'm happy to see, as well as the truss rod access being at the base of the fretboard right there. So now that we've unboxed both of these guitars, both baritone 7-string guitars, we're gonna plug them in one by one and take a real quick listen to what both of them sound like. Only high gain rhythm tone, only bridge pickup. Of course, I will be doing full demo/reviews of both of these guitars on my channel in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's plug these in and see how they sound. Okay, so we got the guitars plugged in. Obviously, we're starting out with the Triad because I have to hear how this pickup sounds. I don't know if anybody's done a demo of this pickup yet, but let's just go for it. Again, this is a heavy rhythm tone only, bridge pickup only. Let's do it. By the way, this is also set up in drop F sharp, so Schecter sends both of these in drop F sharp. I'm not sure what tuning they come in from factory, probably not this low, but they did it just for me, so thank you, Schecter. Without further ado, let's hear how this ridiculous guitar sounds. Okay, that sounds ridiculous, but we're clipping because this pickup has such high output. 1 second. Okay, that's better. That sounds mean as hell. Let's do some riffs, shall we? That sounds ridiculous. That pick script was terrible, but we're gonna move past it. Okay, so yeah, this guitar sounds absolutely brutal, as I would have expected. How can you have a triple humbucker and not have it sound brutal? Like, it had to be brutal, right? I know I said brutal like 6 times in a row, but that's the only word I can think of. This sounds sick. I will be playing with this much more very shortly, but real quick, let's switch over to the Sunset 7 Extreme as well and give that a quick go. Hey y'all, real quick before we move on, I just wanted to mention that my camera unfortunately died during the next part of the video. It sucks, happens sometimes, and it wouldn't be a first video back if something didn't go wrong. However, with that being said, instead of refilming that portion of the video, I decided to just keep it as is. I think that the whole point of these unboxing videos is so you guys get like an unbiased first impression of these guitars. So luckily my other camera caught everything, so the audio quality is just going to be a little bit worse, but this is still my first impression and the first riffs that I played on this next guitar. So let's get to it. Okay, so now we got the Sunset 7 Extreme plugged in and ready to rip. Exact same tone, exact same tuning. I think the two guitars are actually very similar in spec as well. Like I was saying, same body wood, same neck, same fretboard. Obviously the big difference here is this one does not have that ridiculous triple humbucker pickup. But let's give it a go, shall we? Let's do it. So I can already see the waveform is way less extreme, as you would expect for this style of pickup. Let's get into riffing. Wow, this guitar sounds really, really, really good as well. I love how these pickups sound, or I guess this pickup sounds in particular. It sounds fucking chunky. Okay, that's going to do it for this video. I want to give you all a massive thank you for watching this video. Of course, as well, a big thank you to the fine folks over at Schecter for sending these two guitars over to me. It's been awesome working with them for the past few years. They always send me really cool stuff, and these guitars are no exception. Like I mentioned throughout this video, be sure to stay tuned to my channel because I will be doing full demo/reviews of both of these instruments. This was just a real quick first impressions type videos. So if you want to see how these guitars sound fully in a full demo mix and all that, be sure to stick around to the channel. Last but not least, I want to give a massive thank you to all my Patreon members whose names are on the screen at this point in time. Normally, you get audio downloads, guitar tabs, stems, or a shout out on the screen depending on your tier. And I want to give them a big thank you, especially this month, because I know over the past month, that's not quite the type of content that I was delivering because I was on tour and away from home. So I really appreciate your continued support, even though I wasn't quite able to deliver on what I normally do. That's all I have to say for this video. Again, thank you for watching. I look forward to reading your comments, and I'll see you next time.